How does she know? What happened? Why does she think that? Have I missed something, or am I just being fucking dumb? Welcome bitches, one and all, to My Action 2, Season 3, Episode 5 of SKAM France. So last time we had Manon's return. She joined back with the crew and we got to see them interact again, which was really nice. I'm still iffy on her return. I feel like it was more of an immediate return home because something's going on with Charles, but we'll have to wait and see on that one. We had more of Luca trying to cover up his feelings for Elliot. For example, when Manon asked, he then said no and ran to Chloe and organised a date to prove that he's straight. And yeah, it's hard to see, but I'm hoping that Manon has picked up on that. Now, on the topic of the date, he then went on a double date with Elliot and his girlfriend, to which they ended up leaving after Elliot and his girlfriend had a fight, which that is going to be very awkward to deal with Chloe after that, because he straight up just left her. And then we went on to the most beautiful scene of the series so far, in my opinion, the tunnel scene, where, and I didn't realise this, someone commented it. It was actually a sort of reenactment of Elliot's story, which, that is amazing that they went back and did that. But just the way it was done, it gave you a real good peek into Elliot's mind and where it's at, and I feel like he has got a very interesting story coming up, and I'm really excited to get into it. Now, obviously, it ended with a kiss, which it was beautiful and I love, but I have that feeling that we're going to get to this episode. Luca's going to be all like giddy and happy about it, but Elliot's still going to be with his girlfriend and not talk about it, you know? I just feel like that's the route that they're going to go down, and I'm just really scared that it's going to hurt Luca, and I don't want him to have to deal with that. But yes, anyway, enough said. Without further ado, let's begin. Did they go back to his place? Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Oh, my heart.
Je suis ton premier.
Shit.
Premier quoi? Ton premier mec.
Hell yeah.
Ok, je pense pour un oui. Et toi?
Oh.
Tu t'es dit quoi la première fois que tu m'as vu au foyer?
Oh my god.
T'aurais fait quoi si je t'ai pas venu au foyer? Ou genre si j'avais pris le bus d'avant ou d'après, on se serait peut-être jamais rencontrés.
I love thinking about stuff like that. Such a little tiny thing can change everything.
Tu sais, moi quand j'ai un choix à faire, je me dis toujours qu'il y a deux chemins à prendre. Je finis par en prendre un parce que faut bien que je me décide à un moment, mais je saurais jamais ce que j'ai raté en prenant pas l'autre.
Yeah.
Moi quand je fais un choix, je me dis qu'il y a d'autres Lucas dans d'autres univers parallèles qui ont pris le chemin d'à côté.
Are they E6?
J'y crois pas trop, je t'avoue. Pas t'as tort.
I don't know, part of me does believe it, to be honest with you. Part of me does believe that there's something more than just this. I know I keep bringing it up, but I just know that they're going to rip my heart out. Bloody step on it.
Wow, c'est quoi tout ça?
Ça? Eh ben ça c'est pour vous. J'avais trop envie de vous faire plaisir donc tada.
Mais attends, tu t'es levé à quelle heure? Parce qu'il y en a quand même beaucoup là.
Bah tôt.
Yeah, she looks like she's having a bit of a...
Tu te fais réveiller par les voisins. Donc...
Merde, je suis désolé. J'ai complètement zappé que je dormais plus dans la chambre.
Non mais t'inquiète, y a aucun souci, j'ai bien vu que t'en avais plus besoin que moi.
On l'a croisé quand il est parti.
Ah ouais? C'est juste qu'il était bourré hier, du coup je lui ai proposé de dormir à la maison.
Oh, Luca. What a lovely little cover-up, but no one believes that bullshit, mate.
Pote à la coloc maintenant.
Ah mais y a aucun souci.
Voilà, y a aucun souci, donc je vois même pas pourquoi on en parle.
Luca, I'm sorry, mate. The defensive attitude is exactly what's giving you away. No one gets defensive when there's, like, nothing to be defensive about. Thought so.
Je le rappellerai plus tard.
Someone's avoiding Charles.
Qui ça? Elliot. Parce qu'en fait je dois lui rendre un truc.
Non, il est pas là. Mais il vient pas trop en ce moment d'ailleurs.
Uh-oh.
Ah ouais?
Le jour, il a pété un plomb en cours et depuis...
Oh no. Snapped in class?
Putain mec, c'était ton anniv. Ok, je suis désolé, j'ai carrément zappé. Mais c'était bien, il s'est passé des trucs.
Il s'est passé des trucs. Alors je vais t'expliquer ce qui s'est passé. L'homme que tu vois là, il est rentré dans la salle de bain.
Really?
À genoux, devant moi,
En train de faire tes lacets, non?
If that's true, then Daphne, I'm disappointed. That can't be true. Was he, like, sick and she was helping look after him or something stupid like that? Bonjour. Mate, can't skip class. He's in it.
Qu'est-ce que tu fous? Il m'a rien touché mal. Minimalisme, man. Minimalisme.
I love that.
Salut.
Elliot.
Je l'ai dit à Lucille. Pour nous deux.
Oh damn.
C'est juste que j'ai pas envie que tu sois triste ou que ce soit de ma faute. Je suis
Aww, Luca.
Tu le sentirais de le dire à tes parents pour nous deux?
Jesus.
Ouais. Père s'en veut de s'être barré et de nous avoir laissé gérer la merde. Et ma mère, elle est tarée, donc on s'en fout.
Oh my god.
Comment ça tarée?
Oh yeah.
C'est là. Et que Jésus l'a envoyé sur terre pour tous nous sauver. Ah, mais t'inquiète, je lui parle pas. Je m'inquiète pas, et pourquoi tu lui parles pas? Parce que j'ai pas besoin de gens tarés dans ma vie.
Oh Luca. Oh Luca, my boy, I don't think you understand.
Tu vas être en retard en cours.
I'm pretty sure if they're going down a similar storyline, he's got a mental health disorder. So saying you don't need crazy people in your life is not the best wording, my boy. Oh, it's hard to see.
C'est pratique hein, si Elliot revient dormir ici. Enfin, Elliot ou quelqu'un d'autre. Hein.
T'es sérieux là?
Non, Lucas, je rigole. C'est juste un moyen de dire que si t'as envie de parler, je suis là.
Oh?
La dernière fois avec Elliot, on n'a pas... mais quand même.
C'est vrai? C'est trop bien.
Oh, my boy's getting with the honesty.
J'ai pas envie de me mettre à crier partout qu'on est ensemble.
C'est cool, Lucas. Tu fais comme tu veux. Je suis content pour toi, en tout cas.
Après, je suis pas du tout en train de te dire que je suis gay ou quoi. Hein.
J'ai compris.
Non, ce que je veux dire, c'est cool d'être fier quand t'es gay, hein, mais c'est juste que moi, je suis pas...
Like that.
Pas... une folle.
Oh, Luca.
Quoi, pour toi, une folle?
Bah, tu vois, c'est un mec qui va raconter à tout le monde les billes qu'il a fait dans le week-end. C'est un mec qui va danser sur du Shakira, du Beyoncé, du...
Luca, my boy, all of the prejudices are coming out today.
Bon, alors, tu vois, ces gays dont tu te moques, là. Ceux qui se baladent dans la rue, main dans la main avec leurs copains. Ou qui vont jeter des paillettes à la Gay Pride. Eh ben, ces gays-là, ils ont des couilles comme tu peux pas imaginer, tu vois. Parce qu'ils se font insulter, humilier, ou pire, ils se font latter la gueule. Il y en a même qui crèvent, tu vois, ici, en Europe. Et partout dans le monde. Mais ils continuent de s'afficher, comme tu dis. Et tu sais pourquoi? Parce qu'ils préfèrent crever plutôt que d'avoir honte de qui ils sont. Et ça, à cause de gens comme toi, justement.
Pardon, c'est juste que...
Dis rien.
Luca, you have to work on your wording. You don't understand. It's such a frustrating thing to see, and it's such a dangerous mindset to have. And it's just so frustrating that people out there have such a negative view on like homosexuality, trans rights, anything that is of a minority group. Some people have so much built-in hatred, built-in disgust that they don't even realize, and it's not good for anyone. It's just so fucking annoying. So you got someone here who's obviously queer. He obviously is having feelings for a boy, whether it be just this once, whether it be he's actually gay, whether he's bi, whether he's pan, who fucking knows? But he's obviously part of the LGBTQ plus community. And he's sitting here saying that he doesn't want to be considered gay because he would be ashamed of it. He's like disgusted by it. He doesn't want people to think that he's that. Which is just so fucking sad. Like, to have people who are actually in the community feel this way. Obviously people out of it as well, but to have the people who are actually in it also feel this way. It's just so fucking sad to see. And unfortunately it's such a common thing. It's just so frustrating when you see people like this. And I'm don't get me wrong, I'm not angry at Luca and himself because I know that this is just things that he's been told as he's been growing up and it's just rooted within him. But at some point you have to draw the line and say that it's someone's fault for not doing their research and actually changing. He's young, but he's not young. He should know that what he's saying is wrong and he needs to educate himself into it. And especially when the idea that Elliot kissed him on that balcony, the fact that that is possible is because of the people that he was just describing fighting for the rights for that to be possible. You could have been arrested, you could have been killed for just doing that. So to have him say that, throw it back in their faces, is disgusting. But like I said, I'm not angry at Luca, I'm just disappointed at him not educating himself further. Right, calm down. Back to SKAM France. I feel like I rambled a lot in that, but it's so annoying. What's Elliot gonna say? That's cool. I'm happy. Technically, it is his fault because I think we all know that the words that he used were hurtful.
Comme non mais donne.
Non, 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 mais non, mais voilà, mais ça m'a fait perdre là. Ça m'a fait perdre. Mais oui, ça m'a fait perdre.
Calm down. Yeah, Yan. Focus in. Someone's hurting.
Bon. C'est quoi le problème?
Talk to me. Yeah.
Y a pas de problème. Non, je m'enfuis H24. Me dis pas, y a pas de problème.
Je vous fuis pas, c'est juste que ça a rien à voir avec vous, ok? Y a rien. Y a rien, je suis juste là, j'ai envie de profiter de ma soirée avec mes meilleurs potes, c'est tout.
Ok, c'est le but.
Grosse soirée chez Chloé ce soir, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, on décale?
Chloe's.
Arthur, t'es au courant qu'elle est grave vénère contre moi? Mais arrête, elle est rien vénère du tout, c'est toi qui te mets ça dans ta tête.
Non, Lucas, tu peux pas nous faire ça, d'accord? En plus.
No, he full on just left her.
Vas-y.
Vas-y quoi? Vas-y, on.
Ouais.
This is gonna be so fucking awkward. That was not a good note that they ended it on. He fucking left her. Have they even spoken since?
C'est le mec qui m'a tenu les cheveux à la soirée chez Emma.
Non.
Mais si. Ah ouais, donc toi tu tiens les cheveux de toutes les meufs en fait.
Non, 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 non.
Ah.
Non, non, Daphné, attends. Tiens, regarde, reste ici, gros, s'il te plaît.
So he was helping her out when she was sick.
T'es sur toi de fou. Moi j'ai vu.
Toi tu rentres pas.
Oh.
Oh, très technique, très.
Oh shit. Is that his girlfriend? Oh no, Elliot!
Voilà, t'as rien à faire chez moi. Hein. Ah non, mais je suis pas vénère pour la dernière fois. Hein. Je t'en veux parce que tu m'as prise pour une conne. Parce que tu t'es servi de moi alors que.
Oh!
Qu'est-ce que tu dis?
T'es gay, Lucas!
De quoi tu me parles?
How does she know? What happened? Why does she think that? Have I missed something or am I just being fucking dumb?
Ça va, non? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Lâche-moi, putain. Laisse-le, il doit avoir un problème de famille, c'est pas grave, pas de soucis.
Tu crois que ma famille.
Oh.
Les gars, tu me fais
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Qu'est-ce qui lui arrive? Pour 3 semaines qu'il nous ronfle tous les jours. Laisse-moi lui mettre sa grande claque là. Ça fait 3 semaines qu'il casse les couilles à tout le monde, il fait la gueule tous les jours.
Damn, Luca. I don't know what to say. Oh my boy. Oh, oh mate. Oh. It's just so sad to see someone struggling this much when, to see someone struggling this much when all they need to do is just accept themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a hard thing to do, but when it's only the task of trying to accept themselves and it's so hard, it's just so sad to see. So, Elliot and Luca, it's so complicated. Don't know how I'm feeling. So on one side you've got Luca, who probably greatly offended Elliot when he said he didn't want crazy people in his life, because I'm assuming Elliot's got some mental health problems, which is what Evan had, but I have heard that they go more into it into this series. I'm sure hearing someone say that they don't want crazy people in your life, when the crazy you're linking it to is your mother going through some kind of mental problem, that is something very hard to hear and something that would have really hurt Elliot. And I get that, I do. But to then get back with your girlfriend after saying to Luca that you told her about you two, that's fucked up as well. It's just, both sides have just done wrong things, but I get why both have done it, but it still is just so awkward. I don't know how I feel. Now, like I was saying earlier, I think it's really sad when you have people who are within the LGBTQ plus community who themselves are ashamed of the LGBTQ plus community. Because he can say all he wants, but all that read as, what Luke was saying, was shame and disgust at himself and his own feelings that have been translated into other people as well, i.e. the gay community. Because he obviously has these preconceptions, he obviously has these stereotypes, these stupid thoughts of what a gay person is, as if everyone fits into a singular mould. and that those who do fit into that mold that he said were, I don't know, less than or weird for being that way, which is just so fucked up in itself. And I just think it's really sad and really disheartening knowing that there are people out there who are meant to be in the community that feel the same way as the people who hate the community. And I like that they did get into that, because that is a common thing, unfortunately, that a lot of people go through, because you're just struggling so much accepting who you are as a person that you just act out. And we even saw that when he blew up at his friend, because he's just got so many feelings trapped inside that it's just exploding out of him. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with them two. I knew that stuff like this would happen, where it would flip-flop and it would cause issues within their relationship. It doesn't make it any easier to see. Now, Manon, obviously she's avoiding Charles. That is fucking clear as day. She was not accepting his phone call. She was baking from the early hours of the morning to try and just occupy herself so she's not caught in her own head, because there's something going on between the two. I would assume there's some kind of issue with living together and being alone, because Manon wouldn't have any friends in London. She'll be on her own. And if Charles is working a lot, then that's going to cause some big issues. So I don't know what's going on with them two. There was obviously a breaking point. I like that Jan went and talked to Luca, because he's obviously struggling and he obviously needs people to talk to. And it's nice that he now knows that that lifeline is there, but I still don't think he will take it. Some people just have to be pushed into talking. Like, you can take it as them being uncomfortable and you don't want to make them do it because you don't want to make them feel more uncomfortable by you making them talk. But some people just have to be pushed into it because they're just not going to talk unless you make them. And a lot of people rely on that. And I feel like Jan blowing it off and saying, okay, cool, that's what we'll do, we'll have a good night. It's good, because some people really do just want to forget about it and talk about it another day. But I feel like Luca needs to talk about it now, because he has never talked about it. It's not one of those things where you brush it off and then you talk about it tomorrow. He's just not going to talk about it unless you make him. I think they need to be a little bit more pushy with getting him to talk. Now, Chloe saying that Luca is gay, how does she come to this conclusion? What evidence did she get to make her think that? Did Lucille tell her? Did someone else tell her? Did she see something? A video? A picture? Did she see them kiss outside the classroom? I don't know. How did she know? Because that's going to be a huge thing for Luca, because he's trying to keep all this under wraps, because he's dealing with a lot right now. So to have one person know is scary, because multiple people could know. So yeah, that was episode 5. I think we're halfway through now, aren't we? Aren't there only 10 in season 3? Yeah, there are. Damn, we're already halfway. Oh, fuck that. That's so annoying. I want more than just 10. Aww. But anyway, so we're halfway through. We've had a lot of development so far, but we haven't had a lot. So I feel like these next 5 are going to be quite heavy on the emotions, which I'm a little scared about, because obviously we've had a lot of build-up these last 5, and it's finally got to the point where they're quite deep in with each other. They've kissed, they've, spent the night together. They've obviously, got this connection. So I'm positive that these next 5 are going to be a lot more heavy, and I don't know if I'm ready, but that's just how it's going to be. But yes, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon where you'll be able to find the uncut reactions to SKAM France and all the other shows that I do. If you enjoy the reaction, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!